Good afternoon, Gills fans. Welcome back to another Matchday Live from Gills and the Blood TV. Today it is Accrington Stanley flying high in Sky Bet League One with games in hand against Gillingham. A Gillingham side that are 5 defeats from their last 6 games and in no sort of form, unfortunately. So fingers crossed. There's a couple of new signings today. One familiar face in Ollie Lee and new Southampton Lone Star Callum Slattery both come into the team. So let's hope that they can at least improve performance levels and hopefully get us a positive result. The Gills team in full with about 5-10 minutes to kick off is Jack Bonham in goal, Ryan Jackson at right back, centre backs are Jack Tucker and Connor Ogilvie, and Tommy O'Connor is the left back. It's Carl Dempsey and Callum Slattery in front. Then the three in front of that is Jordan Graham from the right, Alex McDonald from the left, Ollie Lee making his third debut in the number 10, and Verdane Oliver up front. The Gills bench today is Joe Walsh, Robbie McKenzie, Stuart O'Keefe, Matty Willett, Jacob Mellis, Tyreek Johnson and John Akindi. We'll bring you more footage when the game gets underway, which won't be too long now. First couple of minutes here and the Gills have started pretty positively. It's been pretty open game. It's a good watch at the moment. But like I say, Gills have settled, started okay, which is all we can ask for. It's been levelled at us in the last few games that we've not got out the blocks. We've been playing catch up too often and that's why we've been losing games. But a couple of minutes in here, still goalless, but Gills very much in the game. First real chance of the game and it goes to the home team. It's well worked from Accrington Stanley. Long throw comes into the box. I think it's Dion Charles. Ducks out the way, dummies the ball. Gets the return off of Colby Bishop, his strike partner. Advances into the box. Jack Bonham does really well. Comes out, makes himself big. Looking at the replay, looks like he saved it with his chin or his nose. He's down holding his face at the moment, but it'll be absolutely fine. And it's a really big save to keep the game goalless. Gills have just broken at the other end. It's Callum Slattery who started really well on his debut for the Gills. He's broken up play a couple of times already. This time he gets us moving through midfield. Releases Jordan Graham on the right-hand side. He holds the ball up, waits for Ryan Jackson. Ball gets played into the box eventually. Ollie Lee on the stretch at the far post. Can't wrap his foot around it. Goes out for a goal kick. But first real attacking intent from the Gills. Big chance for the visitors. Ball into the box is bundled away. It comes out to Connor Ogilvie, sorts his feet out, shuffles it across to Alex McDonald. Right-footed first time. Maxwell, I think it is the lone keeper on from Chelsea. Good save with his legs to keep the game goalless. But that's the best chance for the visitors so far. Still 0-0 with about 9 minutes played. About 15 minutes in, there's another good chance for the Gills just gone. Carl Dempsey does well in the middle of the park and gives the ball to Alex McDonald. He has a touch out of his feet, left-footed drive. Keeper makes a comfortable enough stop and it's gone out for a corner to the Gills. So we'll just stay with this and see if anything can come of it. Comes the corner now, it's been whipped in. It's not beating the first man. Unfortunately, Jordan Graham, his delivery there's let him down. It's been cleared easily for Accrington Stanley. Still goalless, but Gills have definitely grown into it in the last 5 minutes or so. Callum Slattery really good in the middle of the park. Again, he pinches the ball off the Accrington captain, I think it is, Seamus Keneally. Drives forward, two good feet, gets him away from his man, then a little burst of pace. Unfortunately, the through ball trying to get in, Verdane Oliver just lets him down and it's run out of play for a goal kick. But again, really good from Slattery on debut. Probably being our best player in the first 20 minutes, which is still goalless. Last couple of minutes of the half, Gills have been really good so far. In terms of defensive play, we've been spot on. It's only that really early chance that Jack Bonham saved with his face from Dion Charles that's caused us a real problem. It's the only time that Accrington Stanley have got in behind. In terms of us, we've created a couple of good chances. Alex McDonald, 2 really good attempts. Ollie Lee stretching at the far post, couldn't quite make much of the Jordan Graham cross early in the game. But if we can get in at half-time at 0-0, that would represent a good half's work. And it'd certainly give us something to build on in terms of the second 45 minutes. Gills won't be going in level at the break because they lead 1-0 through the skipper, Carl Dempsey. It all starts with Jordan Graham on the left-hand side. He dips it inside, clips the ball into a dangerous area. Alex McDonald bursting into the box on the run. A little flick round the corner for Carl Dempsey. Bends a delicious effort right-footed beyond the dive of the keeper. And Gills lead with about 20 seconds left in the half. Half-time at the Wham Stadium. It's Accrington Stanley 0, Gillingham 1. Can't say Gills don't deserve it, to be honest. It's a really good goal from the skipper. Jordan Graham and Alex McDonald both heavily involved again. Jordan Graham's been a constant threat all 45 minutes from the right and now the left as well. We keep giving him the ball. He's an outlet all the time. Defensively, like I say, we've been spot on. Connor Ogilvie, Jack Tucker have won most of their headers. They've only got in behind us once. Everything else has been played in front of the Gills back line and we've been able to keep Accrington Stanley and particularly Colby Bishop and Dion Charles at arm's length. Still work to do second period, but so far so good. We lead by 1-0. Second half's a couple of minutes old here, and it's all Accrington at the moment. They've come out the blocks really quickly. Looks like John Coleman's got into them a bit at the break and said that they need to start faster in the second half. So they've started pushing us back. Certainly have more territory without creating anything clear-cut so far. But just as we're looking at this at the moment, they've earned themselves a corner, so we'll stay with this one. It's a big let-off for the Gills. The corner gets swung in, far post. Michael Nottingham, I think it is, finds himself unmarked at the far stick. Big header across goal. It's hit the crossbar and bounced down. Gills have hacked it to safety, but that's a big let-off. We still lead, but by the skin of our teeth. Chance here for Gills to break forward on the left-hand side. I think it's Alex McDonald that's got it. He's given it now to Kyle Dempsey. Good feet from the skipper. He's got it out of his feet. Good chance. Shoots from 25 yards. Keeper save. It looks like it's gone out for a corner. Comfortable save, I think, for the keeper in the end. Looked like it was making one for the cameras, but good feet from Kyle Dempsey. Good effort. Ball's gone out this near side as I watch for a corner to the Gills. That's their first real shot in anger of this second period. Let's hope we can build on that. Booking for Michael Nottingham, the home defender. Ball gets played out to our left-hand side. Tommy O'Connor knocks it past him. Michael Nottingham, not a great challenge. He's very late. Goes straight through Thomas O'Connor. And certainly picks up a deserved caution. So Gills have another set play, another opportunity to get ball into a dangerous area. We are into the final half an hour. At the moment, Gills look relatively comfortable, keeping Accrington at arm's length again, but still plenty of work to be done. Accrington come again. They've had plenty of the ball in the last couple of minutes. They've worked it left to right. It's probably 15, 20 passes in this passage of play. I think it's Burgess, the centre half. He steps out as a spare man. Left-footed shot from 25 yards. Goes harmlessly wide of Jack's Bottom's goal. That is 74 minutes on the clock now. We still lead 1-0. But there's still a lot to do in this game. Big chance for the Gills. Alex McDonald does really well on the left-hand side. Spins his man, gets to the byline, advances into the box, cuts it back for Verdane Oliver. His shot gets charged down and then Accrington hack it clear. Into the final 15 minutes we go. Still Gillingham lead by a goal to nil. Ryan Jackson's just picked up a caution for Steve Evans' team. It's certainly one of those that you take for the team. We created a couple of bits of good play in the Accrington box, to be fair, but then they break. I think it's Pritchard runs and runs and runs, gets to the halfway line, tries to chop it back inside. Ryan Jackson's having none of it, just brings him down unceremoniously to go that we can get back in and set up for the free kick, which we now need to defend. Caution for Ryan Jackson, but into the final 10 minutes and we still lead by a solitary goal. Corner to the home side to defend here. They're coming on strong again, starting to chuck the kitchen sink at the Gills, who are just sinking a little bit deeper. Might need to make a change. We've got lots of options on the bench. We've got the likes of Robbie McKenzie, Stuart O'Keefe, Matty Willett, Jacob Mellis can all play centre midfield. Is Callum Slattery starting to tire? Don't know how much football he's played for Southampton's under-23s. He's been really good, but if we've got options there, surely we use them. But this corner's just about to come in now. Oh, it's a massive chance for the home side. I think it's Nottingham at the far post. Just looking at the replay. Oh, he's arriving at pace. If he gets any sort of connection, it's probably one each, but it's glanced off his forehead and gone out for a goal kick. Gills survive by the skin of their teeth into the final 6 or 7 minutes. We still lead. There comes that first change for the Gills now. Verdane Oliver's been really good today. You know what you get with Big Verdane. He works really hard. He works his defenders. He's had to come up against some big centre-halves. He's won a lot of aerial battles, run himself into the floor, but he's being replaced now by the equally big John Akindi, who's going to come on and hopefully help to see us out this final 6 or 7 minutes plus injury time. Still 1-0 to the Gills. We're into the last couple of minutes here at the Wham Stadium and Accrington are still probing and pressing, but Gills are doing all they can to keep them at arm's length, keep them at bay, stop them from getting in behind. But yeah, like I said earlier, we're still sinking a little bit deep. We've made that single change, but it's not really changed the pattern of the play at the moment. We're still a threat, don't get me wrong, on the counter if we find some space, but obviously Accrington coming on strong, trying to find a leveller. We're very close now to what would be a really, really good win. Huge chance for Stanley and a brilliant save from Jack Bonham. Ball gets clipped into a dangerous area. It's good movement from Colby Bishop. Gets a good connection on his header. Jack Bonham, though, stands up strong. Saves it with a combination of his left wrist and his thigh. And he gets hacked out. We still lead just about. This is skin of the teeth moments for us at the moment. Accrington are now screaming for a penalty. I'm not sure it is. I'd imagine if I was a fan of Gills and it was the other way round and we were 1-0 down, I'd be asking for it as well. But it would have been very soft. It's not been given. The ball's gone out of play on the far side now. Gills are making their second change of the afternoon. Jordan Graham, who's been a threat all day long, is coming off. Stuart O'Keefe's making his long-awaited reappearance for Gills after a few months out with a broken leg. Great to see Stuart O'Keefe back on the pitch. Whether he's going to touch the ball, I'm not sure. But just having him back out, there's a real boost ahead of schedule as well. Full time at the Wham Stadium, it's finished. Accrington, Stanley 0, Gillingham 1. To a man, the boys in blue have been absolutely spot on today. Brilliant performance, brilliant clean sheet and a brilliant win. Jack Bonham in goals, made 2 really big saves when he's had to. In front of him, Jack Tucker and Connor Ogilvie have nullified that threat of Dion Charles and Colby Bishop. Remember, them 2 scored the goals at Priestfield middle of December. They've been limited to 1 chance each today. And when they've been caught out, Jack Bonham's helped them out behind them. Further forward, Callum Slattery on debut, absolutely superb, the young Southampton midfielder. Broke up play, used it intelligently. Played with some composure and intelligence that belied his young years. Carl Dempsey scores a brilliant goal. Another captain's performance from him. Jordan Graham, one side, absolutely superb again. Constant threat, switching wings. Both fullbacks didn't know how to deal with him. Alex McDonald, brilliant assist for the goal. On the run, a little clip round the corner for Carl Dempsey to bend one in the far corner. For Dane Oliver up front, like I said when he came off, he's worked the centre-halves. He's not given them a moment's peace all afternoon. All in all, it's a really good day's work. It's a really good reaction to what's been a horrific run for the Gills. That is it from me today up in the northwest. Well, I'm not in the northwest, but you know what I mean. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Please keep liking, subscribing and retweeting and doing all you do. You know where we are on all 4 social media platforms. I'll be back early part of next week for a Monday review. But until next time, enjoy your Saturday evening and up the Gills.